Hey, what's up? My name is Michael. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get consistent HVAC jobs using Google Maps. If your business is slow, it's not the economy, it's not the weather, it's not bad customers, it's you. You're either set up to get consistent jobs or you're not. And if you're relying on word of mouth or ads alone, you're gambling every single month. Like you might as well go take your LLC and put it on black. If you want real control, real growth, it starts with Google Maps and a system that actually closes leads. This video is going to outline why HVAC owners struggle with consistency, why Google Maps is the number one source of consistent HVAC jobs, why you need a conversion system before you rank, and how to actually rank in the top 3 Google Maps. But really quickly, before we dive in, just so you know where all this is coming from, and for your information, I work only with HVAC companies, not roofing, not solar, not concrete, just HVAC. That's it. Literally, that's it. Everything I'm about to show you in this video is the exact system that top companies are using to get consistent jobs from Google Maps, which allows them to get off the tools and actually own the business and not be stuck in it. So if you want the full document from this video, plus scripts, ad, templates, yard signs, social posts, all that good stuff, you can hop into my free Facebook group. There's going to be a link for that below. And if you'd rather just chat one-to-one, there's a link for that as well. Anyway, let's get right into it. So why HVAC owners struggle with consistency? So let's be real. The biggest issue most HVAC owners have is not getting leads. It's getting leads consistently. Some weeks your phone is blowing up, other weeks crickets. It's like just literally dead. So you might get a few referrals here and there. You might get a Facebook lead. Maybe someone finds your website randomly through Google, but it's random. It's unpredictable. You can't really plan around it. You can't grow it, and this inconsistency makes everything harder. You can't hire. Like, how are you supposed to hire when you don't know when your next job is coming? It makes scheduling harder. It makes cash flow harder. Either slammed and overwhelmed or you're slow and stressed. There's not really like a middle ground. And why this happens is most HVAC companies rely on word of mouth, seasonal spikes, or paid ads. And while word of mouth is great, it's not something that you can control. You're basically just hoping someone else sends you a job. And the issue with ads is they can work, but they're expensive. At the moment that you pause your budget, the leads just stop coming in. So if you want predictable jobs all year round, something that works 24/7 no matter what, no matter the season, no matter your ad spend, this is where Google Maps comes in. Now, I'm going to explain to you why Google Maps is the number one source of consistent HVAC jobs. It's hands down the most consistent source because this is where people go when they're ready to hire. They're not scrolling on Facebook, hoping for like get a new furnace or get a buy one, get one free. Like they're actively searching, like they want to buy. So when someone searches AC repair near me or furnace installation and city name, like they're not looking just to browse. They're looking to book an appointment and talk to people that are going to help them fix their problems. So here's the key. 70 to 80% of these clicks go to the top 3 listings on the Google Map pack. And this is that little box at the top with the star ratings, the phone number, and the directions button. That's where the jobs go. And if you're not there, you're pretty much invisible. But when you're in the top 3, you get a steady flow of high intent calls from people who are ready to move forward, not chasing, no convincing, just real local customers looking for your service right now. And the best part about all this is once you're ranking, you don't have to keep pouring money into ads. Your listing works for you 24/7. It just becomes a lead machine that brings in jobs consistently month after month. But here's the catch. There's obviously a catch, and it can't always be as good as it sounds. None of this matters if you don't have a conversion system in place. You can be in the top 3 and have people calling every day, but if no one's picking up the phone, if no one's following up on the form submissions or missed calls, you're just losing jobs that you just paid to earn. So ranking is one piece of the puzzle, but the conversion system is actually what turns that traffic into book jobs, reviews, and repeat customers. And now I'm gonna explain why you actually need this before you rank. You just need to pause for a second because getting to the top of Google Maps doesn't guarantee you jobs. It just guarantees you attention. It's online real estate, very valuable online real estate. What you do with this attention is what determines if you actually grow or if you just waste leads or you just throw them down the drain. So this is exactly where a conversion system comes in. A conversion system is the behind the scenes engine that makes sure every single lead is followed up with, booked, and turned into a long-term asset, whether that's a review, a referral, or a repeat customer. And here's what this looks like in real life. This is what the conversion system was kind of high-end overview. So let's say a lead calls, but no one answers. They're going to get an instant text saying that you'll be in touch with them with the option to reply. If someone fills out a form, they're going to get a follow-up email and a text within 60 seconds so they don't go out calling your competitor. If a lead doesn't book right away, they'll get automatic check-ins over the next few days or week, trying to just get them back into your pipeline, get them booked into your calendar. And if you have leads booking all those free estimates that you send out, they're just going to get automatic follow-ups every single day because you'd be surprised. A lot of people just forget about it. And let's say you finish a job, the customer automatically is going to get a review request and a referral message. So without this system, you're doing all the work to show up on Google Maps and then you're losing the lead because nobody followed up fast enough. And this is the part that most HVAC companies miss. They think the hard part is getting ranked, but ranking only works if you're actually set up to convert the leads that come in. So before you even climb the rankings or even think about climbing the rankings, you need to make sure that your backend is ready. Otherwise, you're just going to be building a lead machine and with no way to catch what's coming out of it. It's just stupid. So I'm going to talk about how you can actually start ranking in the top 3 Google Maps. So now that you actually have a conversion system in place and you're ready to actually handle all that volume and leads and turn them into actual book jobs, reviews, and referrals, here's how you can actually get into the top 3 Google Maps. And I have another video on this entire topic separately. I can go into much greater detail, but really quickly, these are the 3 things they need to focus on. First is you want to optimize your Google business profile. So this is your storefront on Google. You want to make sure it's fully filled out, all the categories, all the services, business hours, job site photos, keyword-rich descriptions, and it actually just tells Google exactly what you do. So most data owners just skip this stuff and then wonder why they're not showing up. Like it's some sort of mystery. So then the second step is you want to get consistent reviews. So Google wants to show businesses that they trust. So that means a steady stream of 5-star reviews with real comments, not just great job. So this is where your conversion system is going to kick in again. It's automatically going to send review requests after each job to make sure you keep building that reputation without having to chase people down. Third, we're going to be building local authority. So you can do all this, but it's also important to Google that they know you're a real established business in your service area. So this means getting your business info, like your name, your address, your phone number, and putting it all across all 9 directories. And the really important thing is that it needs to be consistent. Every single name, email, and phone number has to be exactly the same. Then you want to get backlinks from local sites or news articles, and that'll help too because it's like digital word of mouth. So, but as I said, like all this stuff, all backlinks and citations and all that sort of stuff, I have a whole separate video on all that stuff, goes into much greater detail, but this is just high level overview. So when you put all this together, an optimized profile, consistent reviews, and a strong local presence, and you've already got a conversion system behind it to catch and close every lead, now you actually have a machine. And it's not just traffic, it's not just clicks, but these are real jobs coming in consistent. This is how companies break out of that feast or famine cycle and start scaling with actual real confidence. Now, as a quick recap, most HVAC companies struggle with consistency because they just rely on word of mouth or expensive ads. There's no system on the back end to catch these leads that they do get. So Google Maps is hands down the best way to get consistent, high quality jobs because people are searching and they're ready to book right away on Google. But as I said, before you even think about ranking, you need to have a conversion system in place to follow up with leads fast, close more jobs, get reviews, and turn happy customers into referrals. Once all of that is dialed in, then ranking is going to come down to optimizing your Google business profile, getting consistent reviews, and building authority in your local area. Do that and watch. Every lead that finds you on Google will actually turn into money in the bank, and you won't be wasting any money on ads or SEO that just don't work. Now, if you want the full breakdown from this video, plus templates, scripts, automations, and all the other tools that we give our clients, they're all inside our free Facebook group. You'll find a link for that down below. And if you're more of a one-on-one type of person and you want help building this out for your business, there's a link for that too.